All right. Good morning, everybody. Mike Jolly here. Okay, I've been pondering this for a while now. How do I go about to do this? Because a lot of people have been asking me different things, and a lot of it has got to do with the do's and don'ts about affiliate marketing. Okay, the real practical guide is what you're going to need. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go through what I have gone through to explain to you the do's and don'ts of affiliate marketing. First of all, let's start breaking it down. What affiliate marketing actually is. Okay, what is affiliate marketing to most people? They don't have a lot of people who just start have no idea how to do it. Affiliate marketing is a performance-based model, okay, where you can earn a commission by by promoting someone else's products or service. Until you get it to a point where you want to make your own products and services, you're going to be promoting other people's. One, you don't control the product. You don't control the pricing. You don't control any of the fulfillment. The only thing you control is the traffic, the messaging, and the trust that you put out to people. That distinction really, really matters. And I mean, seriously matters. Now, most beginners will fail because they focus on the wrong variables. The offer, okay? They focus on that instead of the system that drives consistent traffic and conversations. The offer is great, but you got to pay attention to the rest of it as well. Now, one, this is what you have to do. You have to treat your affiliate marketing as a business, not as a shortcut. Okay? It's a distribution model. This means you need a clear niche, a consistent content strategy. That's also very big. A reputable system for generating leads, some way of getting leads, organic, solo, doesn't matter, some way. Okay? And why this matters? Without structure, you're relying on random outcomes. Okay? Outcomes, random outcomes are tough. Consistency comes from a system. It doesn't come from luck. People think it's lucky. It doesn't lucky. You'll hit one out of a billion. Good luck. Now, the one thing is you have to focus on one niche. Okay? Pick a category. What's the niche that you want to do? There's all kinds out there. The big ones are make money online, health and fitness, personal finance, that all relationships. A lot of people are into relationships and skills and development. Okay. Now, why does that matter? Picking a proper niche. When your content is focused, platform understand who to show it to. When it's scattered, your reach drops. They have no idea where to look for, so nobody's really looking for you. You have to build an audience, not just push your links. If you're just pushing links, well, good luck to you. Okay. People don't click on links from strangers. They follow people they trust. So if you're just a person, it's not going to happen that they're posting links. You're not going to get people clicking on it. You might get them clicking on it, but they'll never buy. Now, I talk about trust, so let me give you some ways to build trust. So the best way to build trust is share your processes. What that means is your wins, your struggles, your losses, how you're doing this, how you're doing that. It's not working out. This is working better. Okay. Just you need to educate your audience. Don't just promote to them, educate to them, tell them things. I have a site called Savvy Affiliates. I send people to my site. I say, go guys, go to the site, learn something. I have all kinds of PDFs that are available. Okay, um, this actual live, I'm going to post directly into I'm going to create a PDF for it, and I'm going to post it in there so people can actually go through it to see what I'm talking about. You need to be consistent with with your message. Okay. If you're consistent with your message, it makes a difference. Now, why would this matter? I'll give you a good reason why it matters. Trust increases conversations rate more than any tricks or tactics. Okay. What I mean by that is if they trust you, it works. There's all kinds of tricks out there that they use to try and get you. They got tactics for everything. It's not a great thing. It happens, what can I say? It's always happening. Now, I use a simple funnel. Okay. A simple funnel should have certain things in it. It needs a landing page. Now, the landing page needs to collect emails and put it into your autoresponder or wherever you want to collect them to. It saves a lot of trouble. You need that. You want to keep the emails. You need a bridge page. The bridge page introduces the offer. Okay. A follow up system. Okay. What I mean by follow up system is, yeah, after they've clicked on it, they get, or even if they don't click on it, you send out a next message or a next email identifying. So you're going to have an autoresponder put out 3, 4, 5 different emails to your group, and it makes a big difference. Why? Because now they start to see it. Nobody going to buy on the first one. You'll get the odd guy, but no, that's not why you do it. It's rare. Most people just won't buy on first contact. It's not going to happen. Now, your follow up is where your conversations start to begin. Okay. This is where you start to talk to them. So now what you need to do is you need to learn basic content strategy. Okay. You need content that basically is your traffic engine. You got to focus on your hooks. So for the first 1 to 3 seconds, it matters the most. Why? Because that'll attract them. They'll look at it. If not, they're just scrolling by. See you later. Okay. Your message has to be clear, 100% clear, short, engagement delivery type. Use content that works. Okay. Problem based. What I mean by problem based is why are you not making any sales? What are you doing that is not happening here? Okay, you need to have story base. I went from stuck to $1,000 a month. Yes. Then you got to stick some proof in there because uh, people don't believe it. You need to show results. You need to show testimonials, people that have been to you, that have been doing what's going on, everything. And the other big thing is you got to track your results. You got to know what's going on. So you need to know where your traffic is coming from. You need to know. We do A and B testing, which means we're testing different traffic different ways. Okay. What content is performing better? Okay. What converts tools that can be simple? Like what we have out there is what converts. Here's our tools. You got link trackers. You have platform analytics. You got base funnel stats. Okay. And this is just to show you what's going on with your traffic, what time they're watching it, where it's coming from, how it works. Now, why this matters? If you don't track it, how are you going to improve it? If you don't know what's going on, it doesn't matter. If you're not planning to figure it out, you're planning to lose. You're not going to make anything. Okay, you got to be consistent. Okay, this is non-negotiable. It has to be consistent every day, every day, every day. Okay, expect low engagements at first. Expect slow growth at the early stages. What you're doing is you're learning through repetition. Sorry. Okay, why this matters? Algorithms on all these social media reward consistency. Seriously, the algorithms could push your stuff all over the place. Okay, most people will quit before they even get momentum, and that's too bad because they're this close from getting it, and they're, oh, let's go to something else. No, don't do that. Keep promoting what you do. Okay, choose offers that match your audience. Okay, if you're doing online, make money online, don't send out an offer about uh, love relationships. That's interesting. Now, if your audience are only beginners, now I mean guys who are just starting, when I send out emails, cold traffic, I call it. I send out emails to people. I tell them I'm looking to get involved with people who are interested in making money online. Okay, I help them understand things. And from there, I get to see what they're looking for. Now, if they're telling me that they're beginners, that's great because beginners, I'll show them something that is beginner friendly. So what I'll do is I'll promote beginner friendly offers. If you're, if the people respond and your audience is intermediate or advanced, they want fast results. So your messaging must reflect that, but stay realistic. Okay. Now, why this matters is if you mismatch equals low conversations, even with good traffic. Okay, if the guy if whatever person gets to you and sees that you're just trying to sell. No, you have to be personal. You have to talk to them. You have to see what's going on, and that's the key. That's trouble. That's a lot of trouble to 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 do what you're doing. You have to get the people to trust you. Now, the don'ts. What gets people stuck or what gets them to fail? This is really important because this drives me nuts. I send out a message on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, X, wherever you want to call it, Facebook. I end up uh, seeing some pretty strange things. Okay. One thing you don't do is you don't spam your link everywhere. Don't put your link in hoping that people won't even look at it. Don't drop links in comments. Don't drop links in people who are responding to something so that you think they will go after yours because they know what the heck. Don't drop links in random groups. That doesn't build a business. What ends up happening instead is you're going to get low trust. People are sitting there going, oh, "This guy's just a crazy person. He's just a spammer." Okay, he spams. What'll end up happening with the platform? If you do that on my site, there's no games. You're banned. There is no strike one, strike two, strike three. There is strike one. I get rid of your thing, and you're banned. There's no, oh, I didn't know. You read the rules. You knew. It's over. Okay. Yeah, what else all ends up happening is you get a poor conversation run. Your conversion rate changes. It drops dramatically. So you hear the don'ts. Now let me give you the do's. Your better approach would be to start a conversation. This will build interest. This will guide people to your system. Okay. I push one system and one system only. Okay. I have people telling me that I'm a scammer. I'm this. I'm that. I said I don't know how you understand that I'm a scammer, but hey, it's okay. You can think what you want to think. I'm not going to give you a hard time about it. I just you're doing it with no facts, or somebody burnt you in the past. I'm sorry, it wasn't me. I'm not going to do that. Okay, don't jump from offer to offer. That what ends up happening is consistently switching programs is one of the fastest ways to stay stuck. Okay, so people see that you have absolutely know what you're doing. So what happens is no consistency, no audience trust, no real learning curve. Okay, and they look at this and they know different. Most offers will work. I'm telling you right now, pretty well every offer out there, somebody will buy. The problem is the execution of that offer, not the product. Okay, don't expect immediate results. Affiliate marketing has a ramp up period. Okay, so your typical timeline is like the first 30 days, people are learning and testing. Okay, after that, once you understand that a little bit, 30 to 90 days, you start to get initial traction. You start to understand what to do. 90 days plus, this is when things happen. Consistency. If you stick with it, it'll work for you. Guaranteed. What goes wrong? People end up quitting during the learning phase. If you're not following up, you're losing leads. You're losing sales. Most people need multiple exposures before they buy. So that's why the follow up is so important. You follow up with emails, you follow up with different things. Okay. The money is in the follow up, not on the first clip. The first click only gets them to look at it. Okay. Follow up is like, oh, okay. And then you follow up again. Oh, okay. Well, this must be pretty good because look at all these follow ups. And then all of a sudden, boom, they're in it. Then you start working with them. And once you get to that point, it's great. Don't always rely on one traffic source. I love organic. I find that that's the best way for new people to start. Why? Because it costs money to go solo. Okay. When you buy solo traffic, you got to understand it. And I have a complete video on that. You can go to Savvy Affiliates and get it. There's no problem. But what you also don't just rely on one. You can go on one, then the other, then see what you can do. There's different types of traffic sources. There's reels, there's videos, there's buying solo traffic, organic traffic, and the list goes on. Now, you should do this on one platform. If you're using Facebook, stick to Facebook. If you're using YouTube, stick to Facebook. Use one strategy. The problem with that is if you use multiple strategies, you're vulnerable to algorithm changes. Accounts issue better algorithms and they show things when they see you're consistent. Start with one, then expand once it works. The other thing people do is they'll see an offer. Oh, wow, this is a great offer. Let's do this. So what ended up happening is they copy the offer, they look at it, they don't understand it. Copying scripts and content blindly leads to weak delivery, no authenticity, poor results. Now, to better understand, you want them to approach you. You have to understand the structure and make it your own. You look at this offer, you understand. I've actually bought offers to see what's going on with them, see how they work. If I like them, fine, I'll use them somehow. If I don't, I get a refund. It's pretty simple. It's not, the 30-day refund is always there. So you show them that. Okay. So make sure you understand the offer that you're doing. Don't overcomplicate the process. Okay. You don't need 10 funnels. You don't need multiple offers. Okay. All you need is one offer, one funnel, one constant traffic method. Remember, complexity kills execution, and that's so serious. Okay. And please don't ignore platform rules. Platform rules are there for a reason. Every platform has guidelines. Okay, violation of these guidelines is serious. Like I say on my Savvy Affiliates page, violation leads to goodbye. No answer for buy or buts. You'll get shadow bans. You'll get reduced reach. You'll get account suspensions. Okay, you make misleading claims. You're aggressive in your spam. That's not good. Over promising, oh, you'll get $10 million this month, guaranteed. Just keep doing it. That's not how it works. Now I'm going to give people a reality check here. What most people don't say. Most beginners don't fail because affiliate marketing doesn't work. They fail because they stop before they understand it. This is a skill based model. Traffic is a skill. Content is a skill. Conversion is a skill. Okay. All these improve repetition, not shortcuts. Okay. So here's some takeaways I want you to take from this. Focus on a system, one system. Don't focus on hype. Build trust before you're selling. Use a simple funnel. Okay. Just get their email. Start with that. That works. Track everything you can. Stay consistent long enough to learn. Okay, once you start understanding it, it gets really interesting. It makes it so simple for you to go. Now, final thoughts on this. Affiliate marketing works, but only people who treat it like a long term service. Okay, this is a system that takes time. It's not a quick win. If you approach it with clear structure, consistent action, willingness to learn, it will become predictable. When it becomes predictable, that is when you're going to make some serious money and you're going to enjoy what you're making. Okay? So, with that, I'll leave a link in the bottom if you want more information, comment and we'll go from there. Unfortunately, this was supposed to be a 10-minute video. Kind of went a little bit longer, 10:25. Everybody have a great day. Thank you.